This is a 2018 Honda Goldwing 6-speed Tour. I have this listed on Cycle Trader. This is a companion video to that ad. The vehicle currently has a mileage of 60,385 miles. If you know much about touring bikes, then you know that that is barely broken in for one of these bikes. There's a lot of life left in this thing. A Honda Goldwing can go around 250,000 miles or more if taken care of. Look at the trunk real quick. I just want to point out that I am including a set of front and rear brake pads. I bought them last year. The bike was not ready and still is not ready to have them replaced, so they're just being included. I have a NOCO brand lithium battery. This is the battery tender for it. Saddlebag, left saddlebag has a USB port. The right saddlebag is just empty with some space and storage. I have a Corbin Fire and Ice saddle on this thing. As you can see, the cooling light is on and the cooling works great. It's in the 80s here today. If you're riding in the summer and don't like the feel of having to pull your pants off of your bikes because they're sticking to you when you get up to gas up or stop, cooling is for you. Trust me, it works great. Heat, on the other hand, does not. I'm not exactly sure what's wrong. I've checked the wiring and I could not find the issue. I also, personally, as the owner of this vehicle, never cared about the heat. I don't ride in cold very much, and if I did, my gear kept me warm anyway. That's just me. Vertical highway tags. Another upgrade. I have phone mount, cup holder, action camera mount. That is technically for an Insta360. I'm keeping the camera. I do not have use for a handlebar mount if I don't have a bike, so it's yours. I have an F4 brand tall windshield. This thing is taller and wider than stock. I have some aftermarket fog lights that I put on this. They're pretty bright. They work very well. Allow me to demonstrate. And if someone buys this and doesn't want those there, that's their prerogative. This piece here does come off easily, so you can erase this from it and put other type of headlight that goes down in the designated spot if you want. A couple of USB ports. It still has battery, voltage meter rather. This is the marine style, cigarette style plug. Headlight is aftermarket. I had an LED go bad on the OEM, so I had this put in just this year. Back in here, back behind all that housing, that round piece, is where the water pump sits. I had that replaced last year. It was leaking. That is new. The tire, front tire, is new as of last spring of 25. Front and rear wheels have Sensormatic wheel balancers, so you don't need to worry about weight. And then I have vertical highway tags. This one here is missing bolt, or rather the bolt is inside, the head broke off. I do have a spare if someone wants to throw that thing out and put a new one in. But I've had this sitting the very same way since the day I installed it in 2022 and it has not moved. I've never considered it an issue. One thing to note, I spilled some brake fluid on this thing a couple of years ago, and it did damage the paint a little bit. What you're seeing here is trying to correct it with the Color Right touch-up pen for the actual oxide blue and the proper color base, but a pen doesn't really do much with the metal plate, so you can see it. It's pretty small. The big spot's about the size of my thumbnail. The only other cosmetic defect really is this got hit on the side of a trailer one day and got scuffed up. It was clear coat only. I have buffed it out. You can see a little bit of swirl here, but not bad. Let's listen to the engine. Thing runs like a top. Recall work is done. I had it taken care of at Dillon Brothers in Omaha, Nebraska. So the fuel pump and primary drive bolt are both taken care of. Any other questions about this thing, check out my Cycle Trader listing. It should all be there. Rear tire has some good tread on that thing too. I did run over something pointy a couple of weeks ago. I thought that I had punctured the tire. I have not lost any air. So I consider it a non-issue at this point, but I did want to disclose it just to be safe. Again, 2018 Honda Goldwing 4.6 speed manual.